Good evening. Good evening. I wanted to get on here because I wanted to remind someone who's following me, who watches my videos, who listens to videos, posts, images, messages, quotes, all those things that I share on social media. They listen, but they are not actually taking action towards their dreams. They're not taking action to any of the recommendations that I provide. They're observing, but they're not acting. They're not moving. They're not allowing themselves to respond to what they hear, and as a result, they're becoming very frustrated. If that's you, if that resonates with you on any level, I wanted to get on here and encourage you to believe bigger. A lot of times we don't take action in the direction that we say we want to go in because we really don't believe it's possible for us to have it. So we'll, follow people, we'll lurk around them, we'll, join all their lives, do all their free courses or webinars, all this great stuff, and we feel really good while we're doing it. We feel kind of motivated to act, but we're not inspired to act, so we don't do anything. And we end up frustrated. We end up feeling like it's not possible for us. And really, that's not the truth. The truth is you really don't believe in it big enough. And I say this really passionately because that used to be me. I used to see all these great things happening in other people's lives, and I had the limited belief that, well, that can happen for them, but not for me. And that kept me in a really frustrated, lower space in my life that I didn't want to be in, that I didn't deserve to be in, but I allowed myself to stay there because I didn't believe big enough in myself, for myself. And the funny thing that's not really funny is that I can believe big for other people, both people that I know and even strangers that I don't know. I can believe big, like completely unimaginable things for other people. And when it came to myself, I was like, well, that's for them and not for me. That can't happen for me. And I really had to stop and wonder, okay, first, where did that come from? And why do you believe that? Why do you believe that you deserve less than anybody else on this earth? And it took some time for me to do the inner work, to do the excavating of my foundation, the roots of the life that I've built. And, really figure out where those things came from, challenge those things, rewrite those things, and build a different foundation. And let me tell you, as you're growing and as you're developing and you're learning more about yourself, you're learning more about God, you're learning more about your gifts, talents, and abilities, you will always have work to do on your foundation. Because as you're growing, as you're expanding, as you're learning more and more about the world around you and what's possible for you, what's possible through you and for you, you will come up against more limited beliefs that you weren't even aware were there. And there's a quote I always share from my life coach: beware of an unrecognized belief, because they pop up. And it's not like you're intending to just ignore them. It's just not visible. It's not conscious. So as you're growing and you're, uprooting other things, you'll begin to notice more limited beliefs that are in your life, that are operating in your life, that you have to work on. And I want to encourage you, as you take that journey, don't get discouraged when they keep coming up. It's actually a good thing. It's actually a good thing that you're seeing these things and you're exposing it. So don't get discouraged. Don't get tired of doing that healing work, because all the things that you're doing in this journey that you're in believing bigger for yourself and believing in the possibilities that are for you specifically in this world that no one else can do, as you are taking that journey, realize it's a journey. There's not going to be like an ending to it. Like, okay, I finally figured everything out that's for me. Now I can relax. It doesn't happen that way. We're always learning. We're always evolving and growing and becoming more, if we allow ourselves to. If we do not allow fear and, beliefs in lack and beliefs in our unworthiness to stop us. So as you're reading my posts, as you're, watching my videos, as you're, receiving the encouragement and the inspiration that I desire to leave in this world and leave for my followers, and, reminders that you're worthy of a good life, that you should live a life full of peace, joy, and love, and without the negative impacts of stress, anxiety, and worry. As you hear me preaching that every day, because I believe it so much, because I lived through that, and in some areas I still experience that, but I'm still doing the work to remind myself who I am and to get back aligned with that, because life can take you off that track sometimes, and you just got to get back in line. It's nothing to beat yourself up over. Just get back, just fall back in line. So as you're receiving and taking in all of this great stuff that you may hear and see and experience on social media, make sure that you take action with at least one of the suggestions or challenges or exercises, at least one, and get that momentum going in your life so that you can actually see, what? It is possible for me to live an amazing life and to have amazing things happen to me, and for me to be successful, and for me to actually make money on this thing that I just love to do. Just do one thing to help you expose that possibility for yourself. I would greatly appreciate if you did that, because you will see that there's an amazing life that has always been waiting on you to recognize that you are worthy of it. Let me know in the comments below if you will take that challenge up today. Do one thing that you've heard in, if it's not even my social media pages, in someone's pages, that encourages you to dream bigger, to take steps towards the life and the goals that you desire. Comment below and saying, yes, I'll do that. And let me know that you're going to take up that challenge and take a step towards the life you desire to experience every day. All right? Take care, you guys. I will be looking for your comments.